MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last three outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. He's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Duvall is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Well, the key to this game, Matt, is going to be the contributions throughout the whole entire lineup. You cannot rely on that key guy on the team, the big star. No, everybody's got to contribute. If they do that, they'll win this game. Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. Into the upper deck and gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. Hamilton going back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Hit hard to short. Cozart has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Michael Pineda will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking the ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Joey Votto becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Standing in now, Adam Duvall. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, they are on fire. They had a heck of a first inning. Now back-to-back hits here in the second. They're picking up right where they left off.
35, Michael Pineda.
Stepping in now, Michael Pineda. Liner towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. In to score, the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He singled his last time up. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
In now, Manny Machado. This is line to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Schebler ranging back to the track. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 4 score in the inning, but it curse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Number 2, the Yankees lead this one 6-0. The catcher Devin Mezger rocks the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to today.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. To his right, Carter, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Cozart rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game. Into the box, Tim Adelman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 1-2.
What a 2-out rally. You got a 2-out RBI right there. Now the pitcher comes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's the Yankees 6 and the Reds 1. So striding in, Chris Carter. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look in that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the singles.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, diving stop by Votto. One there, on to first, a double play.
Hey, that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-1. Striding in on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Ready for another chance? Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another payoff pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Reds 1. Ready once again, Manny Machado. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hamilton is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the 3-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Bullet back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Into the box now, Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in. Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a flare out toward right center. Castro onto the grass, and that's the third out. Reds are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
In now, Michael Pineda. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Into the box, Starlin Castro. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's through. A base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. There's a line drive out to left center that'll carry over the head of Cozart at short, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
3-0. You find yourself in trouble when you fall behind the good hitters and he gets a green light. You're probably going to give up a base hit, and that's what happened there.
Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. In now, Michael Pineda. He swings and grounds it to short. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, the side is retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, now, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Gregorius into shallow center. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Adelman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Castro will put this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza. A hit in 2 tries so far. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Peraza rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he will score as well as they creep just a bit closer.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way.
Oh, look at Didi. He goes to first. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. 1-2, here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Stepping in now, Manny Machado. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. 1 run is scored. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's Starlin Castro. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for all the wrong reasons. They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Votto, a double play.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman
Michael Lorenzen gets the call to pitch here. He'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Michael Lorenzen.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Michael Pineda. Now a bunt attempt here. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first as that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees are out in front. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
The
catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tyler Clippard is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Tyler Clippard.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Again, a 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. The Yankees lead this one 19-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. He pulls this one into right, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. In now, Jacoby Ellsbury, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Manny Machado. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schebler giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starlin Castro. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen, 1 for 6. Hit in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Digging in once again, Zach Cozart. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 2-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Tucker Barnhart will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Tucker.
And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Barnhart is on his way home. The runner scores from second.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. In is Joey Votto now. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's gone 2 for 5. Here comes Gardner. But he won't get there. It falls in. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in, Adam Duvall. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. In to score the runner from second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit. Wow, the first 6 innings, this guy was sharp. 7th inning hasn't been the case so far. He needs to refocus again.
7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Scott Scheffler.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, they get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Never fun to see a pitch come up and in, but obviously not being a fast.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 19-9. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Wood is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan Rayburn is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Duvall is there, 1 away. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Chris Carter will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Matt Holliday will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Matt Holliday.
Line drive to left. And Holliday has a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Nothing worse than falling behind to a really good hitter. You know he's got you in a 3-1 count, but I think he'll take it just giving up a single.
Into the box, Brett Gardner.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tag for Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. The 3-2 now to Machado. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Standing in now, Aaron Judge.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine. Adam Warren comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
43, Adam Warren.
Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Coming in is Ellsbury. He can't get to it. This one's down. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Into the box now, Ryan Rayburn. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza head-to-head with Adam Warren. He's 1 for 2. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see. He wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. In now, Billy Hamilton. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. But this will land untouched. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Wow, he's got to be frustrated with that pitch. Did a nice job of getting ahead of the hitter. Wanted to go to changeup and put him away. He just hung it up there a little bit too long.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. 2-2, here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. Jumbo Diaz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Suarez fields it cleanly, and the throw will get Castro at first as he can't quite beat it out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. 1-1, here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Ready once again,
Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Duvall coming on, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready for another shot now, Adam Duvall starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Well, he saw a good fastball the pitch before, and then he singles on this fastball. This is the big leagues. You can't continue to challenge guys, not the good hitters anyway, with the same pitch repeatedly.
2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So coming to the plate, Zach Cozart. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one. That swing had one purpose, and that was to break.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on
Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of 4 between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella CC Sabathia. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Dallas Keuchel gets the call for game 1 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
No one out with a runner at second. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Chris Carter now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Still no score. At the plate, Evan Gattis. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Correa now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
First baseman number 10, Julius.
Now Sabathia's 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Matt, the interesting thing about Lawrence, now I think the way he sets up is almost telling you what he's going to call. He'll call one side of the plate more than he will the other. Look at his setup. Maybe that'll help you out.
That's inside.
Ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. The one to Carter gets him to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number. Here's big Aaron Judge. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting six.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. Now this is swung on and hit down to Machado at third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, number 3, Nori Aoki.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. CC ready with the 2-1. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Matt Holliday standing in now. The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Starlin Castro. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Altuve at second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game. And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the... Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Here's Manny Machado now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The batter,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius popped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And this will be taken in there by McCann, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 4, 2-1 New York. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
the right fielder, number
An early
15.
look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Carlos Beltran. He hit a sac fly earlier. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now that's popped up. Gurriel on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch to third. McCann is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
In now, Brett Gardner. He pulls this one into right. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Keuchel pauses. 1-1 on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve onto the grass. And that ends the inning. Brian McCann will be striding in once again. Brian McCann. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Brian McCann goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 2-2 one more time. Boy, and he just won the pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Nori Aoki. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. Here's Manny Machado now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Chris Carter will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, 3rd baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Carter is on his way home, and a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Here's George Springer, and guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the 3-2 from Sabathia. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Next for the Yankees, designated hitter.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And Holiday has a base hit.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Aoki is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carlos Beltran becomes the first out of the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He flew out in his last at bat. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Aoki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Baseman number 13,
Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Aoki is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
now batting. First baseman,
Here's Chris Carter now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's the pitch. Now Carter with a big swing as he lets this one high in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I know one thing. With this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that. conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're back at Yankee Stadium for the top of the 9th. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now. They're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going.
Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Marwin Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it.
Struck him out. Houston, good night. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. CC Sabathia earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Dallas Keuchel is tagged with the loss.